So we're going to start our speaking test simulation. Good evening, my name is Atira Zawani. Can you tell me your full name, please?
Hi, good evening. My name is Nur Atifa binti Muhammad Pandi.
And what shall I call you?
You can call me Atifa.
Can you tell me where you're from?
I'm from Kota Baru, Kelantan.
Okay, now this is the first part. I'd like to ask you some information about yourself. So now let's talk about your study. What do you study?
I'm currently studying in veterinary medicine in University of Malaysia. And,
Why? Okay.
And I'm currently at third year.
Okay. Why did you choose that field of study?
Well, I think I really love and I think I have passion in veterinary field. So I think I have a chance studying in this course.
If you had the chance, would you change your field of study?
Perhaps not, because I think I'm more like this field compared to other like agriculture or any other science course, and I prefer this course more because I think this will be very challenging for me, and I think it will be quite interesting for me to work in this field.
Okay, now let's talk about birthdays. Do you usually celebrate birthdays?
Yes, I do. I usually celebrate birthday, my own birthday, and also my family members' birthday, usually at home or at a restaurant.
What did you do on your last birthday?
I'm not quite remember, but I think I did went out for a walk with my brother. He is currently working at Shah Alam in a company, in an engineering company. I went to Shah Alam with him for a walk at Shah Alam Park. So I had wonderful, very wonderful day there on my previous birthday.
Okay. Do most people celebrate birthdays with a party in your country?
In Malaysia, I think yes. Most of Malaysians celebrate birthday because it is not a rare occasion in Malaysia, since every year people will have a birthday celebration, because every year we will turn into a different age. So most Malaysian, especially parents, will celebrate their children's birthday. We can see this mostly in parents with children with younger age, like toddler or to up to children, because they want their children to have this memory of celebrating a precious moment with their family members.
Okay, let's talk about computers. How often do you use a computer?
Quite often. In one day, I think more up to 3 times.
Do you prefer desktop or laptops?
Well, I prefer laptops. This is because laptops, laptops easy to bring to any other places compared to desktop, because laptop, they can be switched on. They don't rely on 100% on the electrical source to be switched on compared to desktop. They need the electrical source to be switched on, and while this desktop, they don't need, because they have this rechargeable battery. So I compare this laptop because it makes me it's easier for me to work at any places at any time. For example, when I'm at farm, I can open my laptop, and just start working on my work.
Do you think it is important to learn how to use a computer?
Yes, absolutely. Because nowadays nowadays technologies are the most common use in anything that we do in our daily life. For example, like when you want to do your assignments, or when you want to pay bills. Most of these they have these facilities of using technologies and internet. So when we want to use internet, of course we have to use computers. So I think it's a very important skill for us to have these basic skills in using computers.
Okay, that's the end of part 1. We will proceed to part 2. Now I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say. You can make some notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes.
Here's some paper and pencil for making notes, and here's your topic. Please do not write anything on the candidate task card. So your 1 minute starts now. Your 1 minute is up. Alright, remember you have 1 to 2 minutes for this, so don't worry if I stop you. I'll tell you when the time is up. Can you start speaking now, please?
Yes. Useful website. I would like to define it as a website that you can get any benefit or from it. For example, like for me, it's like Google.com. It is a very useful website for me, as it can really help me in my daily tasks, especially in assignments. These websites this website very useful for me, especially when I'm doing assignment, when I want to search for any information regarding my task, or even my other tasks, not including my assignments. For example, like there's one thing that I will always search for things in this website, is that the thesaurus. And this website usually I use this when I want to enhance my vocabs. And I usually this website, the thesaurus.com, I will usually tend to
So your 2 minute is up. So we will continue to part 3. In this part, we've been talking about a website you always visit. And now I'd like to discuss 1 or 2 general questions related to this. Let's consider first of all about the internet. Do you think all information on the internet is true?
No, I think we can't really trust all the information in internet, because like Wikipedia.com, they were written up by people, of course by people, but um, the Wikipedia itself can be achieved and accessed by other people that have the account. So we can't really trust that information came from the very expert people from that field. So because like each word they don't have this citation from where they got the information. Like for example, like some articles like research article, we can trust them because they have this citation from where they got this information, compared to like in the internet, mostly like in blog, in articles, they don't have this citation, so they don't really um, they don't really tell us where they got this information.
Okay, how the internet changed the way we live?
Internet changed the way we live. Well, obviously we can see from the efficiency of our tasks in our daily tasks, especially in doing assignments or other everything. Uh, Mostly everything, because like internet, they have this access. They have this we actually have the access of internet, if we do have like data or any server that give us the internet. So this internet actually help us in our daily tasks, like for like student doing assignments, or for housewife also, they can search for any recipe without looking into book or any book recipes. They have all they have to do is just open their laptops or computers, and then just access any websites that have these recipes. So it's really convincing for other people.
Do you think the internet is safe for children to use unsupervised?
No. I have to say no, because this internet, well, most data that we have in the internet, we can access it. So of course the children also can access it. And well, we in internet, we don't really like organize the information that according to age, and some some information should not be exposed to the children, like information that have that may have a negative effect for the children. So if this information is being exposed to the children, it might worse or give the negative effect for the children, and also for their growth. So I think this internet, the usage of internet from the children has to be supervised by the parents.
Okay, let's move on to the topic of social media addiction. It is possible for someone to be addicted to social media.
Yes, I did actually a few years ago. I did addicted to a Facebook, a social media called Facebook, and this social media actually is very addicting for me, because they can do most everything they can do in these apps, as like messaging. You can contact other people by messenger, and you can find information by searching the articles that are uploaded by other people, and we can also search for places, like if we want to go for vacation, we can search there, because most companies, they have their own Facebook, and they will advertise their services in Facebook. So yeah, it's possible for people to get addicted to social media.
Okay, thank you very much. This is the end of the speaking test simulation.